get started, could I tempt you in some Kansas tea?
That sounds absolutely delightful. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Do you have any?
Oh, I didn't think I'd get this far. My name's Seth.
And I'm Konnor.
My favorite comment from last week is from Agamotto5354. Seth hates Spybot because this new wonderful droid isn't a dark wizard. My goodness, that is a throwback.
Don't like Spybot because he isn't a dark wizard and wouldn't rank very high on a villain's tier list, is what I'm hearing.
No. They all start in C.
They all start, it's according to you.
Yes.
Yeah, we actually, it's not my favorite comment, but we did get a comment on our helmets tier list that was like, man, you're already rage baiting me with this, like, starting in C thing.
Yeah. Well, sorry. That's how we do.
That's how we do.
Out beyond the Dune
My favorite comment from last week's stream is a little bit of a longer one, but a great discussion starter from Ethan Giesbrecht. A slight correction. I don't think Ezra was a means to an end for Maul at all. He tries to turn him even after he gets Obi-Wan's location, saying, we can walk that path together as friends, as brothers. He's a broken man with nothing left in Rebels. He's lonely and looking for a relationship that, but just can't perceive of a relationship outside the bounds of power. Example, master and apprentice. I like this comment because, first of all, I was wrong about that. Last week, I said that basically Maul abandons Ezra right after he learns that location. That's not true. He does have a little bit longer with him because we were making comparisons about how he's training. We have Savage, now Devon, and Ezra, and how we can kind of inform where Shadow Lord might be going. Yeah. So I very much appreciate that. And what I really love about this comment is the last part, that Maul cannot perceive of any sort of relationship outside of the master and apprentice. It's his only outlet.
It's also interesting too, because it kind of reminds how you and I speculate often that like Palpatine can't see the light. He can't, he's just so tainted by the darkness.
Right.
Yeah. It's kind of like Maul can't see any other way than how he's been treated.
Yeah.
Yeah. He can't learn new tricks, basically.
And that's his only thing he knows. So I think in his own twisted way, he's being comforting to Devon. But we'll get onto all that in a little bit. I think that we got to start how we always start. Seth, hit me a little bit of a 1-minute review on chapters 3 and 4, Maul Shadow Lord, Whispers in the Unknown, and Pride and Vengeance.
All right. So I liked these episodes. I think that the animation was beautiful. Need to throw that out there. Sound design was cool too. It's pretty cool too that the action kind of slowed down. There were action beats still in these episodes, but I feel like that
big action beats.
But I feel like that they gave up some aura farming for some character moments. And you know what? I really appreciated that. And I think that that's really the most important part of these two episodes is I'm happy that the show took some time to breathe, just so we can flush out those characters a little bit better, because I know some action is being promised in these upcoming episodes. So now I might care a little bit more about them, or maybe I'll care about them less if it's like, Spybot.
It's Spybot. The Cad Bane of droids.
The Cad Bane of droids. Man, that was another comment this week that someone felt like that they didn't like Spybot. He was like the Cad Bane of droids. And I'm like, you know what? Spybot even has a little hat like Cad Bane.
Ridiculous. Nerdy Seb, you ready for my 1-minute review? Because I see we're not sure if it's live. We are live. Of course. We're here. We're hanging out with you, the homies. And it's time. A little bit of 1-minute review from me.
I know. Think that we're live?
Yeah, of course. We're always live. Every day.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Every day.
Every day.
Yes.
1 out of 7 times every day.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes. Yeah.
1-minute review, Maul Shadow Lord, episodes 3 and 4. I almost titled this video, Maul Shadow Lord Dares to be Different, because this is something, I noticed it a little bit in the beginning, and I've noticed it with a lot of their press, that this show is going above and beyond on its creative choices. It doesn't feel like a show that is made by committee, that's like a boardroom checklist, and the artists are fighting for those opportunities to create art. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, and ways that we'll go deeper on with the production, with the presentation of everything with the show, it continues to absolutely blow me away. Story-wise, I'm starting to get more interested. I still have critiques and I still have concerns. I'll admit, this show has been an uphill battle for me, because for me personally, just because, as we talked about last week, I wasn't sure that Maul had the narrative depth to carry his own show. Let
alone does he need it.
Exactly. He was already a very complete character. And we did last week at the top of the show, we did a top 5 that we're going to revisit. And hopefully the show will have added some more to it. So I'll get deeper into those critiques, but I will just say up the top in a very concise as I can be anyway, that they are starting to dissolve my concerns with this show, with the character Maul. But I do think there's still somewhat of a disconnect between the overall plot of the show with the crime lords and the syndicates and Maul and Devon. Those two arcs have not fully clicked with me.
Yeah.
Specifically with Maul's motivations. I know it's like he has two parallel motivations. I'm not seeing crisscross and weaving, like how does one inform the other? But we'll get there. I'm hoping. We're still very early on in the show. So that's kind of where I'm feeling.
Kind of how you feeling it out then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I did, I mentioned there, I almost titled it that way, but in fact, the title of the video today, title of the stream, because we are live, is Maul Shadow Lord the Star Wars show that we've been waiting for? Because I think we all have been since really the Disney acquisition, are we're really hoping. And for some, that was met with The Mandalorian. For some, that might have been met with Andor. For some, that might have been met with
Bad Batch.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, gotcha. Maybe the Acolyte.
All 7 of us. Just flashbanged me here with it. 1200. What are we doing here? You guys you're crazy. At the 200.
What just happened? Okay.
For all of the good you guys do, you deserve it. You guys are my favorite people to listen to in the Star Wars community. My goodness.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much. You absolutely.
Okay. Thank you.
Did not need to do that.
No, you did not need to do that. Oh,
just derailed my train.
Yeah, I was going to say. Okay.
No, my goodness.
I was literally, I saw that flash up and I was like, what's red mean? I was like, is that bad? But okay.
Thank you so much. That's too kind.
Yes,
glad
way
you're
too
here.
kind.
Glad you're part of it.
Goodness.
And I always I know you haven't shared one in a while, but your collection in the Discord is always fun to look at.
Yes.
And I did not see, I appreciate you mentioned that, Nerdy Seb. Was there what in the world? That's a new button.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did miss it. Thank you for bringing it up. I need to get an updated chat bot or something, because sometimes things get lost. I don't have the greatest.
Could Spybot be your chat bot?
I need to get Spybot in here with the streams.
That'd be perfect.
That is. Thank you so much. The generosity already.
Yes,
Start of the stream. You guys are crazy. The 499th ending with the alarms was beautiful. I had to rewatch it multiple times. Dude, that score at the end, I'm not going to lie. The updated Imperial March, Konnor's killing it.
Yeah.
He always kills it, but
he's got his kids on it too.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
You know what I'll say about that briefly as an aside? The Clone Wars animation has definitely leveled up over time, but so has Konnor.
Yes.
I like Konnor's early stuff, don't get me wrong. But he is way better now.
Yeah.
Than he was. Crazy.
Makes sense.
That's the BDTS down payment for celebration tickets for real. Yeah. I really appreciate that. That's
thank you.
so kind.
You did not need to do that.
Rolling us back into this conversation here about, is this the show?
Yeah.
Because have you felt we've hit that yet? Have you felt like out of all the shows we've gotten, because there's been a lot.
There has.
Has one of them been like, yeah, this captures that energy?
That's so weird, because it's like being like, well, what is Star Wars exactly? You know what I mean?
Kind of what we do.
Yeah, it is what we do.
Weird way.
I mean, I brought up, I love Bad Batch.
Yeah.
I think Bad Batch has done really, really well. And looking at Crosshair's arc through all of it, and then I feel like fundamentally that is Star Wars. It just takes all these pieces and just kind of puts it all together, and then also just mixes it up nicely, because it all involves Star Wars lore. And what an interesting time too, where it's you've got the fall of the Republic into the beginning of the Empire, and you're seeing it through these 5 dads and their child.
That's the only thing we know how to do over at New Star Wars.
I mean, I feel like that is part of it, where breaking case of emergency. Let's get a surrogate father to be taking care of a force sensitive child or possible force sensitive child. Yeah, special child. How about that?
Let me reword the question.
Okay.
If you could, you had a big pot in front of you, and you were pouring all the ingredients,
sugar,
what would
spice,
be the Star Wars show for you?
Well, I wanted Kenobi to be the Star Wars show for me, but unfortunately, I didn't really get that.
I even though I like Kenobi more than most, I feel that. Yeah, I feel that there was something. I wish I could remember the. It was one of the shows I was watching at the time because we hadn't started our show yet.
Yeah.
They said like, oh, this Obi-Wan show is going to be like going to Star Wars church every week.
Yeah. That's quite the praise.
Well, I felt that though. I was like, I think that's right. Like and then, we got what we got, but I'll stop beating around the bush here. I think that Maul Shadow Lord kind of has all the right stuff. Now, whether it cooks in that cauldron in the right way, it's got your lightsabers, but it's also got that, the lightsabers and mysticism. You have that. Mm-hmm. You have the Jedi and the Sith. What in my opinion is like a core part of the Star Wars pie, which is why I like Andor, but it doesn't scratch the Star Wars itch for me.
Yeah. But we're not like doing dorky little Clone Wars stuff either.
Exactly.
This is, for lack of a better term, like grown-up stuff.
Yes.
I mean, it is proving that like Star Wars is malleable. It can be a crime thriller.
Yes. So it kind of, in a way, it takes some of the best, what I feel like Andor does. It's toned down. It's not quite as sharp, but it takes a lot of that. Yeah. It weaves in the Jedi, the Sith, the Force, the lightsabers. You know what? Sue me. You get a little bit of the fan service. You get a little bit of that Star Wars sounding, a little bit of a Duel of the Fates leitmotif here.
Oh, okay.
Here, we'll talk about that. Don't you worry. We'll get there. But I feel like Maul Shadow Lord has the potential. Like, you know how Anakin had the potential to be the best there ever was?
Yeah.
Maul Shadow Lord has the potential to be everything we needed to be as fans.
But so far, though, do you think that it is like scratching that itch? I feel like right now we're doing well. We're building up. I'm curious. Can they stick the landing? Isn't that always?
That's always the question. That could be the of the show. Can it stick the landing?
Can it stick the landing? But it is true though.
Yeah. That's true. And I'm right there with you. I have still some big concerns that are like it's putting a wall up in front of me. It's like, man, it has a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Is it kind of like?
I don't know.
It's kind of like you've hurt me before. I'm not letting down my defenses.
I wouldn't use so harsh a term, but I think about some of our reactions through other shows, and we do typically say a lot of the same stuff. It's like, okay, we're cooking, or maybe we're not cooking, but we still can.
Yeah.
Like I think about, okay, Bad Batch season 3. Ooh, man, what an opening.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I think back, man, early days, Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Slow burn. I think that was even our little opening monologue.
Yeah.
It's like, well, episodes 1 and 2 start with a slow burn.
A slow burn.
Yeah. And then we have Acolyte that kind of started off just on like definition of mid, in my opinion, but room to grow, room to be awesome.
Yeah.
Whereas I think Maul Shadow Lord, we've started off in a place that's like, oh man, we got a lot of the right ingredients here.
Yeah.
There's time to cook.
Mm-hmm.
As Johnny's saying, let's cook. Is that what's going on here?
I don't know.
So, but you think so? You think this has the potential? Sitting right now, you've seen 4 episodes. You've seen a fourth of the show.
Well, what I like,
or a little more than that.
Yeah, we're close to half.
Yeah, I was thinking 12. Yeah, which even that's not right. Excuse me. Forgive my math.
It's been a long Friday. What I do like about it, though, is the fact that we're seeing different stuff. That like it's not the same thing every week. That again, what I said at the top, that I like that we're getting our characters room to breathe. We're seeing character motivation and stuff like that. That's nice.
Yeah.
So
I don't want just hype moments and aura.
Exactly.
Give me something attached to it.
Be that, but at the same time, it can't just be the other thing. I can't just have
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with hype moments and aura.
No, it's not. But it's like icing. Icing makes you sick.
Yeah.
So do you want to get sick? I don't like my tummy.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
I don't want my tummy to hurt. Come on. Yeah.
Let's catch up with you guys. I see, my goodness, another couple super chats. You guys are too much.
You are.
You're too kind.
What do we do?
Man, I got every week with the boomer thing. Let me just hold on here.
It's his old man eyes.
Ready? Oh, that's the book. Man, what a great name there. Love the content. What's your favorite piece of Maul merchandise, figure, book, etc.? That's a good question. Do you have one off the top of your head?
I really like this comic book right behind me.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just called. Yeah, it's just called Darth Maul. He's taking down like a crime syndicate. It's really cool. That like, I thought also in, is it? I can never remember. Is it Way of the Force or Legacy of the Force? Is that what
Will
it
of
is?
the Force is our buddy.
I know, not him. But is it Legacy of the Force? Is that novel?
That's not. Yeah, sorry. That's not my wheelhouse. Legacy of the Force
The one
is,
that you missed. The one about the Jedi Council. What's the name of that book?
Oh, The Living Force.
The Living Force.
I thought you were talking Legends.
No,
Sorry.
it's all right. I couldn't remember that book name, but like that he makes an appearance in that book, and that's kind of cool too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Neat.
Bit of a spoiler, but yeah.
Didn't know that. Now, thanks.
Did you not watch our review?
That was right after my daughter was born. Thank you.
Well, now I see where your allegiances lie.
Maybe I didn't want to spoil the book.
Maybe.
That was it.
Maybe.
Get out of town.
Yeah.
My goodness.
I thought that was fun.
Me personally, I don't know that I have. I'm trying to think if I had one when I was a kid. Okay, I'll give you two answers.
I had maybe a favorite Maul moment.
Maybe a favorite Maul.
Did you have a favorite Maul moment?
We talked about that last week.
When you were a kid, though. I liked it when he went like this with his lightsaber. Yeah.
When I was a kid, I remember I didn't have a Darth Maul figure or a Count Dooku, and I really wanted one.
Yeah.
And I rember it was.
Would your mom not buy it for you? Because he looked like the devil.
No,
my mom would.
Was it that?
Oh yeah, my mom you could get Phantom Menace merchandise, but you couldn't have Darth Maul.
No Darth Maul for you.
No Darth Maul on it. He looked like the devil.
Well, hide your shirt from your mom. There, tell her.
Mom.
You better button up. So it would probably be for me when I was a kid. I got a 3-pack. It was had Maul, Count Dooku, and Sidious. It was for Christmas.
Yeah,
I was so excited. Yeah. I still have that figure. So that's that one. A more modern one. I think the recent Hot Toys Phantom Menace Maul is excellent. They did something. I don't know who Hot Toys made a deal with, some nefarious entity, because their sculpts have been ridiculous lately. And so that's another one. I don't own it, but I would like to one of these days.
I got this when Phantom Menace happened, so that's kind of cool. Like this is that like.
Oh, so you've had that?
Like, yeah, okay. I've had this literally since I was
had to hide that from mom.
Yeah, hide this from mom.
Yeah.
I don't know why she let me get this. It's surprising. Again, she was all about it, except for like because I had she let me get the shirt with Anakin walking away from the Vader shadow that said "Don't look back" on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, that's fine.
No
Maul though. No Maul. It's too scary.
We have another $4.99 here from
Jake.
Jake Barrel. I have a friend who refuses to watch Maul because he lost faith in Lucasfilm. What would your argument be to convince him to watch? I think I would start by understanding why he's lost faith, because I think there's two types of folks. And one people, I think it's just not worth your time to argue. Mm-hmm. And that's the Disney bad. I think that's so boring because don't get me wrong, like we could have conversations about Disney as a company, but Disney's not the one. Like that's you're just boogeymaning it. You know, it's just at that point.
It's one piece of the puzzle.
Yeah. I think that look at each individual artist. That's always what we try to do out here. It's like, I don't really like to call it Disney Star Wars. Like you can call it Lucas Star Wars because he made all the things, right?
Yeah.
But under Disney Star Wars, you have J.J. Abrams, you have Ryan Johnson, you have J.J. Abrams again, you have Jon Favreau, you
Dave Filoni,
you have Leslie Headland, you have all these showrunners who've made all of their shows, and I think that's the best way to tackle these arguments. So to get back to your question, if they say no, I just think that Lucasfilm, all their properties have not been good, then I would say well, if you like kind of what we were talking about, if you were to mix a big, all these Star Wars ingredients in a big pot, I think you'd come up with something like Shadow Lord.
And I think too, ask him like, what's his Star Wars? You know how everybody kind of has their own Star Wars. And if he mentions like, well, I like Clone Wars.
Yeah.
I like Phantom Menace. Like, I think it might be worth watching it. In fact, what was your favorite part of Solo? Well, I liked when Darth Maul showed up in Solo. Well, there you go, man. You want the backstory on that?
And if you're talking to someone who's more of like a, what I like to call who's into media politics, I don't mean politics in like the politics, but you know, like media politics.
Yeah.
Like I would say, like, well, this is the first one that is completely under the leadership, it seems like, of Filoni. So at least give it a shot, because at least it's under new leadership. Maybe it's going to be up your alley. That's what I would say. I'm anticipating having this conversation with one of my friends probably next week. We're going to go on a trip together, and he's a big, like, down with Disney Star Wars kind of guy. And I'll be like, listen, you love Darth Maul. I know you do. Watch this show.
Yeah. He's into aura farming.
So thank you so much for the $4.99. I appreciate it. And we have one more.
Yes.
Because you guys are crazy.
You are crazy.
You guys are so crazy. From Matthew Green, read this when it's combo relevant. The peaks of this series have been the moments between Maul and Devon. To see Maul as a wizened intellect more than a cold warrior has made the action more rewarding. Absolute cinema. Well, I will take your cue then. We have a segment. We're going to go deep onto that specifically. We'll put a pin in that. Yeah. And we'll come back to it. But thank you so much for the $19.99. You guys are crazy.
Again, you guys
thank
are
you so
being
much.
way too kind.
There's another one.
What?
Another one. From Alexander, the 5. Here's the thing about Star Wars animation. It historically has gotten low to mediocre viewership. The animation can't scale to casuals. Thoughts? Yes, I think, unfortunately, you have a lot of people.
That's just
it's a cartoon. I'm not watching a cartoon.
I'm just going to snub that, because you know what? That's not the real people.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why they sound like that, but they do.
My sister is a good barometer, in my opinion, for how casual folks like Star Wars, because my brother-in-law, big Star Wars fan, but kind of fell off at a certain point, not for any reason, just because life got busy. Interested, and I remember telling him about Clone Wars after Ahsoka came out. It's like, oh, I want to watch this, but do I have to watch something else? I don't know who this is. I'm like, yeah, watch Clone Wars. He's like, is that the cartoon? Yeah. I'm like, yeah, but I'm telling you, like, if you watch it, you'll probably like it. Yeah. And he did like it. But my sister, on the other hand, she's like, Baby Yoda, I got to see Baby Yoda, you know? And so, like, that... she's the type of person that they're marketing to in Mando and Grogu. So it's kind of interesting that we're getting both sides of this pie right now. Yeah. We got Mandalorian. Grogu is definitely trying to appeal to that wide, they're casting that wide net. Yeah. Like, come in, have a good time. Yep. That's why I think that even though you and I might be being skeptical about that movie, it doesn't matter really what we think, because that movie's not really being made for us. May not be for us. Yeah, and that's okay. Yeah. That's okay if it's not made for. Now, granted, I still want it to be good, of course. But with Maul Shadow Lord, this definitely seems like if you're in the know, which, let's be real, if you clicked on a video like ours, you're probably in the know, at least a little bit. You're in the Star Wars ethos. Yeah, the zeitgeist. Yeah, then you're probably ether. Then this show's a little bit more for you. Yeah. So, well, I mean, this has got layers. Yeah. Yeah. And I think it even has more connections to other things too. Like, I think this is really going to go deep. I mean, look, this is tie-in comic books. Right. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah. And don't get me wrong, I love Sam Witwer as much as the next Star Wars fan, but him going out there all the time being like, you don't need to watch any Star Wars to get this. I'm like, brother, maybe, but maybe we'll see. You like it a lot more if you did. Yeah. You might catch a little bit more of those nuances. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Yeah. And you guys, we're not gonna be able to start the show because you guys just keep being generous. Yes. What's going on here? Yes. You guys are so nice. You are nice. Thank you. From Cold Ham, I hope we see Ventress. They would definitely have a few words about Talzin, Savage, or Taron Malicos. Maybe even some Dathomir visions, pilgrimages. I still think we're getting something Talzin. Yeah. We even got a little bit of a name drop, not directly, but, you know. Said his mother. My mother was murdered. Yes. Murdered. Yeah. He says that word weird. I was going to say, he speaks through the front of his mouth. I'm trying to tell you. My mother was murdered. Is that what he sounds like? That's in Seth's head. That's why he doesn't like Maul. Me. That's it. That's it. Last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. Last we'll have a revenge. To view Star Wars through Seth's eyes would be an interesting experience, wouldn't it? Another from Alexander, another 5 here. We have the only Star Wars that I thought was great was the Tony Guillory Star Wars, and the rest I just couldn't get into. I feel like some of the projects have had bad writing. Yeah, and that's why I say, like, I think you've got to judge them on individual merit. Yeah. Because in my opinion, like, here's Konnor's ideal Star Wars. Andor level writing, although not Andor level tone all the time. Important distinction. Andor level writing, like classic George visuals and mysticism. Boom. That's when you get stuff like, and I know people are going to disagree with this, but you get Revenge of the Sith. You really do. Yeah. Because there was something, and it's one of my favorite things that we've done on the show. If you'll allow me to wax poetic on our own content for a moment. Wow. In our top 10, we did a top 10 Disney Plus episodes. Yeah. And both of our number 2s, mine was an Andor episode, yours is a Mandalorian episode, both excellent.
Yeah.
But different.
But isn't it cool they can exist at the same time?
Well, I think some folks like to just be like, well, they all got to be Andor, or they all got to be Mando. It's like, it's cool that they both exist and they both can be the same level of quality in a different tone.
Yeah.
Right? Can we all agree with that?
So.
And I think Maul Shadow Lord is kind of, so far,
I think slowly might be cooking.
It's existing in the same little spot.
You know, salt baying.
So Andrew, I guess I would ask, Andrew, forgive me, Alexander, I would ask, are you jiving with Shadow Lord so far? If you haven't really liked much of the other stuff. Billy Bob with the $4.99.
Thank you.
You guys
You need to knock it off.
Really interested in your guys' thoughts on the talking lightsaber. Oh, maybe we'll talk about that. You think we should talk about that?
A talking lightsaber? Hold on. We got to rewrite the episode.
We didn't write that down. First time we've seen something like this, right? I don't know. We'll get there. We'll get there. Quinlan. Maul is the best show Disney has, hands down. If you can win over Quinlan, I think you can win over anybody.
The Admiral's in here?
The Admiral's in here. Oh, hey, Colham, you were our winner of our bracket from last.
Congratulations.
Yeah, those are going out soon. We had some stuff. I think you guys will like. We did some stuff with the pins, so those will be going out very soon. All the giveaway items. Thank you guys for being patient. Okay, Seth. It's time. We got to get deep on this Shadow Lord stuff. The folks at home, they've been too cool as usual. Our audience is way cooler than us. Let's be honest.
Way cooler than us.
They're way cooler than us.
Yes.
I want to start before we get into the lore to once again dive deep on the presentation.
Look at that guy.
I chose that. I didn't choose Spybot to spite you. I chose that because I legitimately think that my jaw went to the floor. That shot.
Yeah.
Here, you know what? I hate doing stuff like this because it always like breaks the immersion of the show a little bit. But let me pause on this frame. If I can't. Hold on. I might not be able to do it. Right here. I know the graphics half up, but just for a moment, this shot, jaw legitimately went to the floor because I thought it was such it's just a painting.
Yeah.
It was just a painting.
Yeah.
Right there. Did that catch you?
Well, so there was a moment in the in episode 3 with the moon and how layered that I'm like,
was it bigger?
I mean, dude, I will always take a bigger moon. How about you? Will you always take a bigger moon?
I like ours. It's all right.
Yeah, but I want it to be bigger. Not like just take up a little bit more sky. Anyway, that'd be so cool. But just that shot of the moon and like being able to see the layers through the painting, like of the clouds and stuff like that. And I'm like,
yeah,
dang, man, like I really caught it. Like I know, like, so as you know, I like to doodle. And I tried to doodle some shots of the first 2 episodes and being like pausing it and being like, man, I can't, like, it all bleeds together. Like there's no like straight lines. It's all kind of wiggly and everything. And I was having trouble doodling. And I felt like it was kind of frustrating. But then in these 2 episodes, since I think it slowed down and stuff, I actually like started seeing like the beauty of the background, if that makes any kind of sense.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. And even like with just the light on Maul's face and stuff, seeing the details in his face.
Yeah. And the textures and the brush strokes. Yes. You know, I'll be honest. I've never loved the Clone Wars style of animation. I don't know about you.
I mean, again, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I think Bad Batch perfected it.
Oh yeah, well, it's gotten better each time.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And I don't mean to be that guy either. It's no Gendy.
2D, sure.
Well, but even like the designs though, I feel like are kind of lifted from Gendy. They're like, look at Dooku, he looks the exact same.
And they finally like kind of broken off of that over time.
Yes.
But Bad Batch is when they were getting me. It's like, this is really pretty. Clone Wars Season 7, like, this is pretty. It's still not my favorite style of animation, but I do like it. It looks really nice. Maul Shadow Lord just has that visual sauce. I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah.
That shot of Spybot up on the spire.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, this isn't even a 3D image. I mean, it is. The foreground is. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was on matte, like an actual painting that they did.
Glass, right? Didn't he paint on glass?
There was, I think they did glass painting for some of the textures. I don't know. I think they did traditional matte painting for some of the backgrounds, and that has to be one of them.
Yeah.
Incredible. That blew my mind. It is such a pretty show. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to highlight that shot in particular because it feels like they really are taking every opportunity to be creative in this show.
And that's refreshing, isn't it?
Isn't it? Yes, yes. Because
let the artists be artists.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think about a lot of the most recent Star Wars shows, and they do just feel like checklists.
Mm-hmm.
I know Schechter a moment ago brought up a good point that this is scratching that itch that he hoped the Acolyte would have scratched about the Darksiders. Yeah. And I agree. And like one of my disappointments with the Acolyte was that it felt so samey.
Yeah.
You know?
Pretty weak.
Like there was some cool ideas, but there was no commitment, in my opinion. Like they didn't commit to their ideas. Mm-hmm. It's one of the problems. And I feel like Obi-Wan Kenobi as a show doesn't commit to its ideas.
Yeah.
I feel like really the only one I can think of is Skeleton Crew. It commits to the idea. It wants to be a Goonies style
adventure
in space. Yeah. And it commits. Mm-hmm. Like you get flintlock blasters with wolf pirates in space. Gosh, it's so fun.
Yes. Skeleton Crew is really good too.
It is really good. It is really good. Mm-hmm. So here's the first one that I feel like have fully tried to go in on the Star Wars sauce, but also having that like visual oomph.
Yeah.
And little things like when Maul swings his saber and you hear the like that, when the final shot of the third episode where we're closing in on Maul's eyes, getting a little Dracula inspiration.
I was gonna say, man, you guys ever seen Underworld Evolution? Or not Evolution, I'm sorry, Rise of the Lycans, the third one. I was gonna say there's a shot of Victor where like he's standing and he's slowly like backing into the shadows and you just see his eyes. Like, it reminded me of that so much. Yeah. I'm
just blown away. I'm legitimately blown away by the presentation of this show. Both in its visuals and its sound design and all of it. I'm like, wow, you guys it felt like I felt like I could see them having fun making it.
Yeah, I mean, and it truly is daring to be different.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, let's take a chance.
Yeah.
I think it'll be all right.
And
I think it's paying off.
And I'm not going to lie. I thought when they announced a Maul show, I thought it was going to be the most not different thing we got.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
I mean, look at me. Like the whole like.
Yeah, you're not a Maul fan.
I'm not a huge Maul fan. So when they announced a Maul show, I was like, oh my God, are you kidding me? That's what we were like break. In case of emergency, break glass. I mean, like, we need something. Oh, people like Darth Maul. So, yeah, I'm happy that this is not that.
Yeah. 100% agree. 100% agree. What do you guys think? Is Maul your favorite style of animation for Star Wars? I think I still like the 2D from Genndy. I think I'm still with Seth on that one.
Yeah.
But as far as 3D,
not my favorites. But we also should say that Tales of the Empire and Tales of the Underworld.
Oh, look excellent.
They look insanely good. Like some of the fire in those shots, like the embers going across, like that looks awesome. Wish the stories were better.
I know.
But still, that should be noted.
I want to shout out the 540 from, oh my goodness, here we go again. Touche grip. Is that what that said? Grip. I'm so sorry, guys. I need to fix this at some point. I need something.
You need like a spyglass.
I need a. Dude, that'd be sick. My partner and I have recently been getting into Star Wars. I haven't watched since a kid, but we've been binging all your videos lately. Deserve more subs. So thank you.
Well, thank you.
That's very nice.
You guys just got into Star Wars, then you start watching us. Like that's. Wow,
man, what a difference in quality that must be.
You're watching like you're watching one of the greatest things ever invented, and then you're watching our show. Oh goodness! To
the John,
thank you.
Oh yes, thank you very much. To the John says, not my favorite, but shout out to Resistance for the cell shaded.
It dared to be different. But yeah,
that was like trendy at the time. I think that cell shading was a short-lived fad.
Yeah.
Because I think, was that at the time of like Breath of the Wild? It was, right? Because that's what really popularized like into the mainstream, that cell shaded style.
I think so.
And a lot of indie games still follow that. And I'm like, okay, we got to move on from cell shaded. Cell shaded was cool there for a bit, but guys, it's really outlived its welcome. Don't know if it's a hot take, but I really don't want to see Maul get his Inquisitor saber in the show because I hate the design. I think that's coming, man.
I think it has to.
Yeah.
I mean, how many Inquisitors is he going to encounter on this journey to becoming the Shadow Lord, if you will?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely true. Seth.
What?
Before we move on.
Yes.
To the next segment.
Yeah.
Got a question for you. Do you like audiobooks?
I love audiobooks.
Did you know that Sam Witwer actually narrates the audiobook for Darth Maul Shadowhunter by Michael Reeves?
I didn't. I'll have to check that out.
You should with today's sponsor, Audible. What? This is so cool. Legitimately very excited to talk about this because I've been an Audible customer for a very long time. I've been going on a binge of Star Wars books these last, really the past few years, but the past several months. I listened to, Master of Evil.
Yes.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Master of Evil by Adam Christopher.
Yes. Mark Thompson narrated it.
Narrated by Mark Thompson.
Yes.
It's excellent. It's so good. Then I went right into Legends, Rise of the Dark Lord, Darth Vader, also narrated by Mark Thompson, by James Luceno.
Yes.
And then I did Kenobi by John Jackson Miller, narrated by Jonathan Davis. Also excellent.
Yes.
He also did the Revenge of the Sith novelization. And then I've been on a Dooku kick lately. So I did Yoda Dark Rendezvous. That book was okay, but the Count Dooku stuff was awesome.
Yes.
And then I also did Jedi Lost, which is an audio drama that's fully casted. You can also listen to on Audible. It's so good. And I'm currently doing Master and Apprentice and Shadowhunter, narrated by Sam Witwer. I'm not very far in this yet, but it is really excellent. And if you guys would like to get on the action, check out that link, audibletrial.com/BTDS, and get yourself a free audiobook with a free trial. I mean, you can't.
Guys, it's a win-win-win.
It is.
I mean, you get a free book out of it.
Yeah.
So give it a shot.
And maybe check this one out. Read along with at least me. Seth, would you read it?
Sure, I can give it a shot. I'll listen to it.
Yeah, you listen to it.
Yeah, I'll give it a listen. Why not? Yes, I was going to say that. I've been listening to the Night of the Seven Kingdoms, working through those novellas.
Nice.
Because of the show. So, and
very, very
I liked the first one. So, yeah, that's the beyond part of Beyond.
Yes, not Star Wars. Get that not Star Wars sound out.
We're going to talk about we're going to talk about the Vader book soon.
Yeah.
Yes, Master of Evil. So, yeah.
So
need a little beyond.
Yeah, a little beyond.
Beyond.
Just a little not Star Wars. That's okay. Yeah. So help out the channel by helping out yourself and checking out that audibletrial.com/BTDS, or check out the link down in the description below. Genuine thank you to Audible for hooking us up and hooking you guys up with this link. But we need to talk about, I think, the good guys. Got a lot of cool good guys in the show.
We do. I want to give a shout out to Ikadaki.
Yeah, Ikadikodaki.
Yes, I just
Peak Star Wars name, by the way.
yeah,
that's
crazy.
That's it.
Yes, exactly. That's a George Lucas name if I've ever heard one.
It's right next to Lawson, because that's always it. You have something like Ikodikodaki,
yes,
and then Ben. It's like perfect.
Lawson, he's of the law and has a son, Lawson. But I just really appreciate the fact that he is a candle in that world of darkness.
Yeah.
And I really like him for that. I think if I'm being real though, his candle's going to get snuffed out, but still.
Yeah, it's probably going to happen.
Yeah.
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 So I do also really like Ikodikodaki. He's really cool. He doesn't have a lot to him yet. He's very much just Yoda light.
Yeah.
But he's serving his purpose.
But maybe we need a Yoda light at this point.
Yeah.
Because Yoda can't shine his light because it's too bright.
Yeah. So it makes sense that we're taking an archetype kind of like him.
Yeah.
Uncle All-State Jedi, as Cold Hand put it. Absolutely. Yes. Which I hear it too much.
Oh, really?
I don't know about you.
Are you just waiting for him to be like, have you been in an accident?
Yeah, I've liked that character a lot. Lawson has been a standout for me.
Dude, he's cool. I hope that there is more than meets the eye to him.
Yeah.
I guess, are we talking about Docky or are we talking about Lawson? Which one do you want to...
Who? Excuse me?
Are we talking about Docky or are we talking about Lawson?
We're talking about the good guys,
We're
brother.
just talking, okay, all right. Yeah. Okay, well, here. All right. So his old flame, you think she's part of the ISB?
Is it Dedra Miro?
I don't think it's Dedra Miro. That'd be crazy. Next thing
she's too young at this point.
Well, that'd be nuts if like Cyril Karn showed up.
I saw this thing floating around on X, which is a hellscape. Avoid that at all costs. It was a while ago.
Why did you get on there?
I know. I need to stop.
Yeah,
but it was after Andor season 2. It's like I can't wait for the next for Maul Shadow Lord when Filoni gets his hands on Luthen Rail. I think that'd be cool. I'm sorry. Like, it'd be fun. Yeah.
Yeah. But so I don't think that he dated Dedra, but I do think that his ex could be ISB.
ISB.
Yeah. I have a feeling. I don't know why. Like deep in the pit of my stomach.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want them there for a reason.
Yeah.
And so I don't think it's just because he doesn't want her around. I think he knows what they're capable of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uncle Harlow cameo win. That'd be kind of a fun little callback. I can't lie. I'd have some fun with that. I'm glad you mentioned, I saw in the chat here, Lawson kind of reminds me of Commissioner Gordon.
A little bit.
And we actually had a submission here from one of the homies at home, from David here. That says, the Jedi as illegal vigilantes working with the police gave me Batman vibes. Did you get that? A little bit Commissioner Gordon,
a little bit.
Dark Knight?
Well, what I like too is like Batman Begins, where it's like, okay, I'm not 100% on these guys, but I'm going to trust them because at least enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like that. And he's got the stash like Gordon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like him. I think he's interesting so far.
I like him too. So I hope that we get more out of him.
So what are the threads that we have laid out so far? We've got kind of 3 storylines all going, and I think only 2 of them are really. I'll lay them out and then talk about one of my problems with the show. Right. So we have the Lawson story, which is directly kind of influenced by the crime story. Mm-hmm. So Maul getting his revenge on the crime syndicates that wronged him. Okay. Yeah. That's where we get the Marg Crims and that kind of stuff. Great. We'll talk about all that in a minute.
Yeah.
We have then Devon and Maul. Yeah. And so we have, in my opinion, we have a triangle that's only connected like up here. Mm-hmm. So you have the crime stuff is connected to the Lawson stuff. Yeah. And then Lawson is tangentially sort of related to the Jedi stuff that's related to the Maul and Devon stuff. Yeah. Where I'm having difficulty with the show right now is I don't feel like Maul's motivations for the crime syndicate stuff is aligning with his, like, I'm getting visions and I need an apprentice. Yeah. Do you feel that way? It feels like these two, like, it's a parallel story, but they're not weaving.
Yeah, they're not touching yet.
Yeah.
In which maybe that's what's going to happen is maybe he will, like, lose all of his empire and then Daki will get killed in the process and all they'll have is each other.
I guess what I'm getting at is, like, I don't understand. I think I still don't understand what Maul's actual goal is with Devon. I get what he's trying to do with the crime syndicates. Yeah. But it seems like the show is more focusing on his stuff with Devon.
I mean, we got a whole episode about it.
Yeah. So I want to see how they're going to weave that, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I guess I skipped ahead a little bit. But
you did, because I was going to say.
I'm sorry.
What about Two Boots?
Well, Two Boots. Yeah. Well, I think that, speaking of the folks at home, I think Pat put it perfectly here. Two Boots is a narc. Spybot continues to be a real one. Great episodes. Well, you don't think Two Boots is a narc?
It's not his fault.
It's not his fault. No. It's in his programming.
It is. And Lawson's making it seem like, too, that he's not being honest with Two Boots. He's like, no, we don't need him here.
Yeah.
Yeah. He needs to be honest. He needs to tell him what's up. It's not his fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did see, this is funny. Also, the son playing space lacrosse, scoop, also funny to me. Do you know that's a little bit of a Phantom Menace reference? And it's actually called Botekin.
Yeah.
Or Botekin?
I don't know. I saw the little, like, stick.
And, space lacrosse.
Yeah.
But you know, it was like a spray painted one hung up in Anakin Skywalker's bedroom.
Yes, that there's one hanging in Anakin's bedroom. Didn't realize that he had time for extracurriculars, working at the shop and then also, building C-3PO.
Well, you heard her like, let's go play ball. That's what he meant.
Oh.
You learn something new every day.
He'd never finished a race before.
Yeah.
Until it really counted.
You know what? I think that's actually my least favorite line in all of the prequel trilogy. Let's go play ball. I just hate that. I don't know what it is.
You just don't like it?
I just hate the way that's delivered.
The delivery.
Oh my goodness, Dragon on coke with the 5. Once again, man, you should save the money and get some help. Darth Paul is, we love you over here. Darth Paul is the best Sith Lord of all time. Even better than Darth Maul, Darth Saul, Darth Rawl, Darth Randall, but not as good as Darth Babu Frick. We lost the rhyme at the end.
Hey.
Darth Saul.
Yeah.
Darth Saul, good man.
Yes.
Dude, I'd watch that.
Of course you would.
That'd be sick.
Dude, just Saul Goodman, but like he gets Sith eyes occasionally.
Dude, Saul Goodman, but in Star Wars, I'd lose my mind. That'd be awesome.
Jimmy, why are you here?
He's trying to...
I'm the one that knocks.
Give me a show. Here's what I want. Darth Vader survives Endor. Okay, it's very serious. Here's the show. Okay, he survives.
Oh my gosh, I know where we're going.
We have the party on Endor. Everything's very solemn. Oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? And then, well, he's got to be arrested.
Yeah. He's a war criminal.
But Luke's like, he can't. We have so much more training.
He saved me. Leia, he saved me. It's our father.
So what do? Better call Darth Saul.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just going to be
attorney at law.
It's going to be a lawyer show where Saul Goodman is litigating in defense of Darth Vader in front of the New Republic.
And then what do you think about doing like a Daredevil season 2 where Vader goes up to the bench and then just loses it on the bench?
Yeah,
just starts force choking everybody.
Let me tell you something, Jimmy.
Yeah, exactly. No, Jimmy, that ain't how it was.
Well, in fact, that's who we get to play Anakin Skywalker. Listen, I love Hayden.
Yeah.
I think we get John Bernthal.
John Bernthal. It's perfect. Yes, exactly.
That's it. Maul Goodman? Come on, guys. It writes itself, kind of.
It's something. Let me tell you something, Jimmy.
Let me tell you something, Mon Mothma. If you were there.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, you haven't seen things I've seen. You haven't. No, forget about it, Red.
It's absolute cinema. I'm telling you, that'd be it.
If you gave us a Star Wars project, that's what we would do.
Give me the money. Give me the keys to the kingdom, guys.
Let him cook, Dave.
Let him cook. Okay, we talked a little bit about the good guys. I think we've already started. We might as well talk about the bad guys. That's the wrong bad guy. Hold on. This is the bad guy I meant.
These bad guys.
Those bad guys. Dude, what do you think about that? That sequence with the pikes. Why are you rolling your eyes?
Because it's more Dark Knight stuff, Konnor. That's why.
Hit me. Explain that one to me.
Well, don't you remember when they go to gamble, all right, and they're like, hey, they got the body, and all of a sudden it's Joker in a trash bag, and he pops up and he's got Gamble, and then he does the whole. You want to know how I got these scars? And then he does that for the first time. Hey, you want to know how? It's the Joker, baby.
It's the Joker, baby.
Anyway, but yeah, he does that, right? That's just like this, where they take the guy does the fake out. I don't know which brother it is. It's either Icarus or
it was Icarus.
It was Icarus.
Well,
right.
I don't know. Maybe it was Scorn.
Maybe it was. I don't know. One of the brothers is posing as him, just like the Joker in the trash bag, just so then we can get the actual, like the Joker close enough to the crime lord so we can get Maul close to the crime lord.
We're doing an aggressive expansion.
Exactly. It's all about the money.
You don't like a little bit of Dark Knight mixed with a little bit of Last Jedi?
But like in every episode, though, it's like guy watched. It's like, man, we really need Darth Maul to do something cool again.
What's wrong with wearing your inspiration on your sleeve?
Hold on a second, though. We need Maul to do something cool. Let's put in the Dark Knight again.
I thought it was cool.
I'm just saying that, like.
Did you know right away that wasn't Maul?
Yes. He didn't move the same.
Yeah.
At all. That I was like,
he was
wow. Yeah, exactly. He's like moving like a linebacker.
He was.
Yeah. He's doing this. He's all shoulders.
Yeah.
Maul, he's quick on his feet for a guy with a robot as a boy with no real legs.
Who did it better? Last Jedi or MAUL Shadow Lord with the
Last Jedi.
You think so?
Yeah.
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 I liked the moment probably a little bit more MAUL Shadow Lord, but I can't lie. Dun, dun, da, 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 da.
Yes, that's cool. And it's all like, give it where it, give Rian Johnson props.
Yeah. And you know
where it is, where he deserves it. Like, that's so indie film. You've brought that up, that I like that.
Yeah. Did you also know right away when Vario stuns that Vario was in on it?
No, I assumed that they were just playing Vario.
You thought they were playing Vario too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's when I knew. Because I already knew it wasn't Maul.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, interesting. He just shot him like, oh, this is part of the plan. This is cool.
It's all part of the plan.
It's all part of the plan.
Aggressive expansion.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
I got some heat for this in the Discord, but the crime boss stuff is not as well executed as the rest of the show, in my opinion. I promise I like the show, but that's my biggest critique. Yeah, it's I think it's like I said, it's because you have kind of those dueling stories.
Yeah.
I wish they would focus on one or the other. It seems like
it almost seems
it's all the backdrop.
It almost seems like two different seasons of television.
Yeah.
Where it's like, this should have been like he rises to the peak of the crime lord syndicate thing. And then it's like, oh, we found you a Jedi.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I guess I just don't know why not just tell the Devon story and this is more takes more of a backseat, because I know we got to get there for Solo.
Yeah.
But it feels like, have you ever heard this critique of Revenge of the Sith, that it lays out the chess pieces a little too cleanly for A New Hope? It's like, there's 20 years though. What are we doing? This almost feels like, well, we have to build up to Solo, but it's like, there's 15 years. We could tell one story at a time.
In their defense, though, when they were making this, did they know they were going to get a season 2? So this might
I would think, yeah. I
think so?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just saying that this might just wrap up in a bow pretty nicely.
I bet it was a situation where they were pretty sure, but maybe they were like, just in case we don't.
Yeah.
So but I agree. Like the crime boss stuff is not as well cooked as everything else, but I still hope we're
it's
still early.
In pieces. We're not there yet. I don't think that we don't know what his his grand design is yet for all of this.
Yeah, no, I agree. Discord shout out. There you go. It's a fun time in there.
It is.
Are all of the Knight brothers potentially Force sensitive, or is that just Talzin magic? I don't know the answer to that.
I don't know. Oh, well, isn't what'd that say?
It's just now learning that the server exists.
We have a server? Well, the door's cracked for everybody, right? I mean, you could make that argument.
Yes, but I think what the question is more like,
are they all like Maul?
Yeah,
and like
Savage.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. There may be more attuned to it, perhaps.
I'd be curious. I need to look at a Star Wars Unlimited card, because there's Knight brothers and sisters, but I don't know. I know some of them are Force. I don't know if they all, because Asajj is also Force sensitive as well. Yeah, but are all the sisters Force sensitive?
I think so, because they all can wield magic, right? At least to some degree. So I don't know. I think magic might work a little different. I know it's the Force, but it's like a different brand of it.
My gut tells me that they all probably have some sort of Force sensitivity. Like that they're more attuned to it, kind of like Yoda species.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good call out from Cold Ham. I just caught this. Never shoot a guy in the back. That's how I knew about Vario, because he shoots him in the back. That's cool. That's a good piece of direction. I'll give you that.
Okay.
Word. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for the 5. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Reacher. I think season 2 was too quickly announced for them not to know they'd have a season 2 during production. Yeah, I think, like I said, it was one of those things, the changing of the guard was starting to happen, so they couldn't quite fire it off. It's also a great way to show confidence and build momentum. Like, we're already getting a season 2. Get hyped.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I think they're planning to have the show exceed 3 seasons, which gets me excited. I just hope they have an end in sight.
Yes.
That's all I want.
My goodness. Just Avatar's the blueprint. Bad Batch.
3 seasons. I think 3 to 4. No, 3 to 5. 3 to 5.
3, Konnor.
I think a show.
What? No. Okay. Don't get me wrong. But if your show can't be told in 5 seasons, maybe your show shouldn't be worth telling.
I don't necessarily. I don't think there's a limit.
What has gone past 5 seasons that you have been like?
Better Call Saul is 6 seasons long.
6 seasons with how many? How long was Breaking Bad?
5.
5. Oh, 5.
But they didn't. Better Call Saul doesn't feel any longer. I think you can have 12 seasons as long as it's a well executed 12 seasons.
What show is that a well executed?
I'm saying it's possible. I don't know any.
Yeah, well, it's a long shot.
I get
long shot.
I get it. I'm just saying that I think that there's. It's like when we talk about episode.
They're already saying it. Supernatural. It's right there.
Well, Supernatural is the example
awesome for 5 seasons.
Yeah, and something needed to end,
and then it falls off.
Better Call Maul was 7 seasons.
Better Call Maul is 7 seasons in a movie.
It's peak.
It is
7 seasons to peak is what it is. X-Files had 9 good seasons. Yeah, I think they're like. You know how sometimes the community likes to get on about the episode length? Sometimes you do too. You don't really like when one episode's 20 minutes, one episode's 40 minutes.
It's true.
My opinion is I don't care the length. I don't care the length of your season. I don't care the length of your movie, the length of your episodes. I just want you to tell your story in the most effective way possible. If that means 12 seasons is effective, then okay.
Okay.
If that means 3 seasons is effective, okay.
Yeah.
3 seasons would tell me off the bat that I have a little bit more confidence in you because that's shorter.
Because you got a beginning, a middle, and an end right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've thought this through.
So that's where I'm at. I hope I think 3 to 5 is the sweet spot for Maul.
Okay.
If they could sit in that pocket, I'd be cool with that.
I think 3 is wise.
Okay. Yeah. Bad Batch was 3, so I'd be okay with it. I'd be okay.
Yeah.
The Mandalorian is an example of a show I'd love to see keep going without a specific end. Yeah, because of the nature of that show. Unfortunately, they went more serialized with seasons 2 and 3, and I think that hurt the show ultimately.
Yeah, I was just going to say, just, the Adventures of Trash Can and His Green Son.
Yeah.
That, you could do that forever.
Yeah.
I know in the movie, they're all like, he'll outlive me.
Yeah.
Why you got to say that? they could just, we can't see your face.
We don't know.
Yeah, we can't see your face. You could just keep going. Eventually he's got to talk, and Chris Pratt has to voice him. But
it's coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
He's not only going to voice him; he's going to play him in live action.
You think so? He'll be grown-up Grogu.
Yeah, of course. Who else do you get to play Grogu?
Mamma Mia.
What else we have on these bad guys from MAUL Shadow Lord?
Vario's still like one of my favorite characters in the show.
He's grown. I thought he was annoying at first, but he has grown on me. I like him.
Great. He's absolutely great.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I am curious to see how. So, do you think Black Sun falls in line like the Pikes did?
That's got to be next. Yeah. Right. I think
it has to be because we at least
Maul's
saw their
basically achieved his goal. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we have to see Crimson Dawn probably. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Dryden Voss.
Yes.
So that would make sense.
Yeah.
Because now that he's taken out the Pikes, all the rest of them have to fall in line. So that's probably how the rest of the show. We're going to keep juggling those two things.
He has to keep going off world to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have one, before we get into Maul and Devon, we talked about the bad guys. We talked about the good guys.
Yeah.
What about the worst guys? I borrowed this from Sam Witwer. He mentioned that this show is it's not good guys and bad guys. It's bad guys and worse guys. And so that was I think that's a great way to put it, because I was fearful that they were going to try to water down Maul. I sense those fears pretty much have completely dissipated.
Yeah,
I don't see them doing that.
You get lightsabers to the face.
Yeah, and he's mean. He's evil. Good stuff. He's
a meanie.
So we know that the Empire is coming with I'd set it up top, brother. That score.
I do want to point out
Sauce.
My favorite part of these two episodes was that shot that you mentioned earlier with Spybot, because you can hear the Imperial code coming over, and he's like, "Uh-oh," and then like goes off. That I'm just kind of like, what a cool shout out, basically, or like forthcoming, I guess, for lack of a better term. Yeah. It's like, uh-oh, something real bad's coming.
I like that they felt like they had presence here. Like,
yes.
In fact, we had one of the folks at home had a great point here. Ian said this about the Empire showing up. The Empire showing up in these new shows hits so much harder than the original films. And I wanted to ask you about that. You think that's true?
Well, now we see like more of what they're capable of. Besides like the Death Star and trying to think. So we've got the Death Star, we've got the Dr. Ball stabbing Princess Leia.
Yeah.
Dr. Ball. Yeah. Then I was gonna say, and then like we see Echo Base gets destroyed, and then some Ewoks get hurt. Corpsey. Yeah. Gets hurt. You don't see a lot of like what the bad things that the Empire does, if that makes sense. Like they're just kind of like, it's a bedtime story. It's fantasy.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Now with like things like Andor, I even like Bad Batch and stuff like that, we're seeing like what the Empire is capable of. These kind of mad scientists under within the umbrella of the Empire. So Palpatine shocking Luke, that's not nice either. I'm just trying to think about other bad things that we see.
Well, that's more like Sith. I think specifically the Empire, because I think there's a spectrum here. You have Rebels, which is like cartoon Scooby-Doo villain.
Yes, I'm the bad guy. My lightsaber's spinning. It's gonna get you.
Yeah. I'm even excluding Inquisitors. I'm talking stormtroopers, like you're the Empire.
They're kind of doofy.
And then on the complete other side, you have Andor.
Yeah.
I do think the sweet spot is somewhere in between.
Yeah.
Just because, like you said, a Star Wars ultimately is a fantasy. It's a bedtime story. Not that there's not room for an Andor or even a Rebels, of course. Yes. But I do think that we need some sort of synergizing, however I want to say that. There needs to be some sort of...
You need some synergies?
Some conformity a little bit, because... I'm sorry, we can't have both stormtroopers acting like they do in Rebels and then acting like they do in Andor.
Yeah.
And exist in the same universe. Yeah. That's hard for me. The original trilogy exists right there in that nice pocket. You get to have the silliness of like, the teddy bears like knocked them over the side of the head. That's fun. But then you have, like you said, Dr. Ball, which is great. Gonna torture Princess Leia and the Death Star. Like, that's all crazy.
Yeah.
Maul Shadow Lord seems like we're going a little bit toward Andor, but not straying too far from original trilogy. I'm going to be excited to see what that looks like when we actually get some substance.
And we saw from the trailer, I mean, I assume that what is it, the first and the sixth brother?
Yeah.
That they're showing up. Is that who it is?
He's the 11th brother.
The 11th brother.
Crow.
The Crow.
Actually,
I refuse to call him Marok until the show
confirms that's his name
calls
here.
him Marok, because I still have a theory. I think he's the first brother until he gets killed, and then he becomes like the artist formerly known as Marok, or whatever. That Marok's his new name.
Well, did you guys know that Embo's dog from both Clone Wars and in the new movie is also called Marok? So what's up with that?
You know, there's multiple Bens.
Yeah, but there's multiple.
There's Ben Solo, and then there's the actual, like, the OG Ben Quadraneros.
Okay, that is true.
Exactly.
That's a very, very good point.
Yeah.
I do like what Dragon on Coke said here. Rogue One was actually the perfect sweet spot. I kind of agree with that, actually, for the Empire.
Yeah.
That might have been
They seem pretty serious.
And I also apologize. I missed a super chat. Also from Dragon with the 5. I'm tired of showrunners starting with a really unique premise only for them to not ever have planned out an ending. We can use Stranger Things. Yeah. And I hope that's not the case.
In their defense, though, I mean, like, I think Stranger Things got away from them. Where, like, it ballooned out so much that it was like, oh, it's too big and we can't take care of it now. And now we're like this corporate thing when, like, we just wanted to make our little show. And
True.
Yes, they just got out of hand. I don't know. Yeah, the finale wasn't my favorite thing, but I didn't hate it like everybody else did. So, yeah.
Well, I do hope that we can. I want to land this plane, not just in this season.
Yeah, I was gonna say we gotta we gotta wait. We gotta take it up. It's gotta just take a while.
Well,
this is your captain speaking.
I hope that we've got a.
This is your captain speaking.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just hope we have a good ending.
Mm-hmm.
I only just realized that Maul still has the Darksaber in his possession when we see him use it in the show. I doubt it. I thought maybe at the start. I think that's too much. I think we're throwing too much here. Mm-hmm. I think he's stashed it away on Dathomir
somewhere,
and we probably don't see it at all until we get to Rebels.
It is kind of wild though that, like, he's not carrying it around, and Rookcast and all her homies are still hanging out with him.
Yeah, because he's still like the Mandalore, right?
He is.
Which, by the way, Cassius T. Yeah, little flashback, or a little callback rather, to his sit down with Pre Vizsla.
Yes, which I really like. And I don't know. This is something that I do like about Maul, that he's kind of like this like pseudo Mandalorian.
Yeah,
because he has the Darksaber. I just think that's kind of neat about him. It's like, I'm a Mandalorian that doesn't need the armor or anything else, but like, since I have this, I still am one, and you can't do anything about it.
Well, it's that warrior culture. I mean, he was bred to be a warrior, right?
Yes.
I wish that they would have done more with Moff Gideon, because I feel like Moff Gideon tries to do the same thing, but completely fails, and that's fine for the character. I just wish they would have
played with it more.
Just done. Yes. And maybe we will when we learn more about the armorer, who's definitely Rookcast. Maybe that'll happen.
Careful with that.
Yeah,
I mean, it is possible that she's not, but I think that would be really crazy if she wasn't.
Yeah. It'd be cool.
Yes.
It'd be really cool. Mm-hmm. Just mentioning the Cassius T thing, I had a thought about this. If you'll forgive, it was supposed to be my only Breaking Bad reference, but chat got me going with Better Call Maul, so forgive me. There was something, there's a fan theory out there that Walter White borrows takes on a personality trait of each one of his enemies. So, for example, the first real encounter he has with this guy named Crazy 8, who likes his crust cut off his sandwiches.
Not Tuco?
No, Tuco's next.
Oh, okay.
Tuco's next.
Gotcha.
And so then you see in later seasons, when Walt makes his lunch, he cuts his crust off his sandwiches. And there's other little things like, I forget what the one is from Tuco, but you also have the Gus. Wow, why was I forgetting his name? Now I'm forgetting all of them. Now that I'm on the spot, just trust me. Okay, I'll get to Maul. I'll get to a point here. Anyway, the theory was that he kind of takes something. So I wonder with Maul,
is this just something that I think he's just adopting that warrior culture. It's like just being like, what can I learn from my enemies, if you will? Yeah, that it's like, or maybe he just thought the tea was good.
Well, I just like this, like he's acting a little like Sidious. Mm-hmm. I wonder what he's borrowed from each of these people. Because in Clone Wars season 5, when he fights Sidious, what stance does he take?
3.
Form 3, just like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yes.
So I wonder if he's got a little bit of that too.
Yeah.
I just think that's a fun idea. It's something to watch for.
Well,
if maybe he's borrowing other things.
the other thing though too is maybe he does kind of need that because he doesn't have a ton of characterization.
I know, and maybe that's a problem with him personally,
Yeah.
right? I think that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, that he's just this kind of this empty shell full of revenge.
Yeah.
And so he needs to fill it with something.
I wonder if that's why he likes hanging out with the Mandalorians. It's a family. It's in a way that he understands, a warrior culture that's a family.
And I mean, he earned his way into that family as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew Green with the $9.99.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. The more we see of Imperial tyranny, it gives way more credence to the Rebel Alliance reasons in the OT beyond the Empire falling in lines of because of the bad guys. Yes. But at the same time, I like the simplicity of Lucas's black and white storytelling of he just tells you they're the bad guys, then they're the bad guys.
Yep.
That's all
They're
you
bad.
need. So we don't need
Triangles are bad.
yeah, we don't need layers and layers and layers of nuance in everything. It has its place and it can make things very good. But I think what I was getting at earlier with the Rebels and Andor kind of spectrum is that when it's the same universe, sometimes it's really hard to follow when I'm supposed to be deathly afraid of these people and also like, oh, you know what I mean? Because we have both in Star Wars for the same people. It's interesting with Rebels because I don't think they treat Vader that way.
Yeah,
Vader's
he's
still
serious.
like scary.
Yeah.
And even though they play with him tastefully in like more of a kid's show way, he's still that guy. You know what I mean? So,
Still important.
yeah. All right. Our last topic of conversation, because we haven't talked about it really at all. I think it's time we got to chat about Maul and Devon. This is interesting. It's really the meat, and I know I apologize. It took us an hour to get to the meat of really what the show is about, right? Partially your fault. You guys got us on tangents and stuff, which is why this is so fun.
Yes.
What do you think about Maul and Devon so far?
What makes it, and which I'm not bringing anything new that or anything that hasn't already been said. What's interesting is we don't know the end of Devon's story. We know the ending of Maul's story. So I am very curious about where this goes.
Predictions.
So, I mean, I think she has to become a Darth in some capacity. Darth.
Do you think Maul would go so far as to be like, as the ultimate middle finger to Sidious, dub himself Darth once again and dub her Darth?
That'd be pretty cool. That once he becomes like the crime, once he becomes like the leader of the Shadow Collector, because I think ultimately that's what it is, isn't that? Don't you think that he wants to regain all that power? So then he essentially is Sidious. He's his now he's he
wants to be.
He's his own. I was going to say just of the crime world and everything like that. He is his emperor of the crime world. And why couldn't he let that go to his head?
Yeah.
And knight a fellow Force user.
Yeah. But do you think he'd go so far as to try to specifically rival the Sith? Do you think he'd try to play that game?
I mean,
that could be very interesting. I'd be really fascinated to see where that goes.
I don't see why he wouldn't. I mean, why does Palpatine come to him in Clone Wars? You have become a rival, and throws him against.
I know.
Yes.
But he's he's doing this all for revenge against Palpatine, right?
Yes.
That's part of his goal.
Yes.
We know we can't beat him.
No.
But we are following him in a show. I think he's got to get a win in some way.
Yes. The other thing that does frustrate me about Devon, though, is I don't want another Force user running around during the OT.
Oh yes, she's got to go before the OT.
Die.
She's got to go.
She has to die before the OT because it can't just be like a Reva situation. It's just running around.
Yes, I agree with that 100%.
So throw her in stasis. Do something to get her like that where she just can't be involved in the OT somehow, some way, or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I
do like the idea of Maul. I mean, you know what? Actually, the Sith are coming back, and it's me. And now Sidious has it puts him in a weird spot because it's not like he can come out and be like, excuse me, no, I'm the Sith Lord.
Yeah.
So what does Sidious do with that?
Interesting. Yeah.
That could be an interesting angle that we play. Yeah. And it's only relevant because we know Darth Talon, right? Yeah. And we know the name. And do they use that name?
And I was going to say, it may not be Darth Talon, but maybe he'll just rename her from Devon to Talon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, that's got to be on the mind of the folks who are making the show.
It has to be.
Yeah.
You don't just have because, I mean, they've already said they were going to be exploring George Lucas's ideas anyway, and we know that that was kind of in the plan.
Yeah.
Yes.
That could be cool. I'd be down with that.
But
or what I was going to say, or Reacher's got a good point. It could be the crime lord of the Sith.
Ooh, that
could be really fun.
Yes.
Thanks so much for the 5, by the way.
Yes. Thank you, guys. You're too kind.
You guys
thank
are
you.
too kind.
Guys, knock it off. But okay, let's talk about this scene though.
Wait.
Oh.
This is a good thing to bring up. Amber's asking, why can't she be running around? I mean, the galaxy's a big place. This is a big gripe from the two of us.
Yes.
Is that I'll admit with Devon, there's a little bit of leeway because she's not a Jedi.
Yeah.
But I take a lot of stock in Yoda's line, the end of Return of the Jedi. When gone am I, the last of the Jedi will you be?
Mm-hmm.
And that's important. I use a phrase on the show sometimes called narrative potency. And I'm still kind of nurturing the thought. I would love to make a video about this completely one day. But I think that as Star Wars fans, we actually, there's an issue. It's because of how vast and how expansive Star Wars is.
Yeah.
That sometimes we take more stock in the lore rather than the storytelling. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So for example, does it make sense? Could it be logically true in Star Wars, in this galaxy far, far away, as we know it, with the lore, that plenty of Force users would have survived through the original trilogy? Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, absolutely.
Yeah.
But what's the story and the focal point of that story? It's Luke Skywalker and against Darth Vader. That's what everything hinges on. It's the epicenter of everything Star Wars. And it's important because he's the last one.
Yes.
He's the only one that can take out Darth Vader.
Maybe playing devil's advocate, maybe he is talking about Leia in the sense that like she could bring her dad back.
What are you talking about?
Yoda. That Ben before that says that boy was our last hope in Empire. No, there is another.
Yes.
Yeah, that like maybe that. But again, going back to you though, at the same time, with when I'm gone, the last of the Jedi you will be. Well, what about Cal Kestis? What about Ezra Bridger? What about Ahsoka Tano? What about all these other characters that are just like floating out there?
And that's why I wouldn't take Leia into that account because she's not a Jedi. Even if she's Force sensitive and very powerful, Yoda's like, hey, we've taught you everything we know. Mm-hmm. You're it, buddy.
Yeah.
You're the only one who can do this. And if there's just a ton of these guys out there, it's like,
yeah.
Now I get Luke still has a little bit of that special sauce because really he's the only one who can take out Vader because he's related to him.
Yeah.
So we get that. But for that, like I said, narrative potency, I think it's important that another line when Obi-Wan is talking to Luke in A New Hope, Vader hunted down and destroyed the Jedi Knights.
Yes.
So I don't mind that Jedi are surviving Order 66. That's fine.
Yeah.
But we have 20 years where Vader better be getting the job done.
Well, that's what he's got to be doing to make him fearsome.
Yes.
Yes. If he's just letting them all slip through his fingers, then it's like, well, why were you here, buddy?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think that, again, from a lore perspective, absolutely it makes total sense that Devon would be around.
Yeah.
But I want to look at, again, that what's the narrative through lines? Mm-hmm. That's what's on my mind when I watch a lot of this stuff. I don't want to see retreads. And that's why I hate to keep bringing it up, but like in the Acolyte, it bothered me so much to have the virgin birth of Manosha. Does it make sense that the dark side
could do that?
Witches could do this? Yeah, I mean, it's somewhat established in lore that can happen, but there is that idea, that narrative device of the messianic figure of Anakin Skywalker. It points you in a direction. You hear that there was no father. Oh. This guy's supposed to be the savior because what do you think of? Yeah. You think of Jesus, and that's very. I mean, and that's not only Christ-like in a religious sense. It's in a narrative, literary sense too. Yeah.
But then it makes it even more shocking than what's he do? He doesn't save everybody.
Exactly. That's what makes the fallen angel story so good. So you have that groundwork laid. And so then in the Acolyte, when they're like, all of these twins were born of the Force, it's the virgin birth again. It's like, well, okay. Yeah. But that really waters it down, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. This just happens all the time.
Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah.
Thanks for that's one of my favorite topics to talk about, Amber. I appreciate you bringing it up.
Yes.
We got to talk about the scene.
We do have to talk about this scene.
So the first one, we think there's two parts, right? There's the Cassius T.
Yes.
And then there's the duel.
Yes.
Cassius T.
Well, the whole thing with the Cassius T, do you think that like Maul is like putting on a voice, like a facade during all of it? It sounds like that he's like trying to be a friendly person.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I think so.
I don't know. So you think that?
I think
he sounds funny.
I think that he is, he's borrowing from his master, from Palpatine. But I think he's trying in his own way to have more of an air of authenticity about him.
Yeah.
I think that he thinks he's not deceiving her. He's being as transparent as possible.
Yeah. But she already thinks that this transparency is another trick.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Because
she ain't having it.
He's not hiding who he is. You're a murderer. Well,
yeah.
You got to do what you got to do, man. Exactly. That's what he says.
Yeah.
He's not trying to be like, no, murderer.
Yeah.
Those are lies the Jedi told you. So I think that he's like, okay, here's how my master taught me. He did a bad job. Yeah. I'm going to do it better. I still can manipulate, but I'm going to be a little bit more honest.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm going to hide the truth, but I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
What do you think?
Again, I think it's that. I think that he's just putting on a voice, hey, I can be that guy that you think I am, but I'm not. Look, share the tea with me.
Yeah, a nice grandfatherly Maul.
Exactly.
Come here and sit on Papa Maul's lap, and we're going to take down the galaxy together.
Exactly. We'll do like the kids do. We'll rap.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But I do like the pivot when she grabs the lightsaber, which I love. The cinematography in the show is so intentional and so good. Yeah. Because you get that shot. It's just a quick,
where she's glancing down at it.
Glances down at the lightsaber. And we, as the audience, we know a little bit more than she does. Yeah. We know that he's got 2 of those and only half of it's right there. And so it's a nice...
What half is it? It's not the half that looks like that.
Yeah.
It's the half that looks like a Jedi's weapon.
Yeah. And so I really liked that. It was a nice Chekhov's gun by omission. Yeah. Because she picks it up and you're like, well, Maul's got the other one, but he doesn't use it in that scene.
No.
You don't get the payoff until later.
He waits.
I really liked that. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Good.
I like the manipulation. I'm excited to see where that goes. But later we get the duel.
Yes.
You notice the parallels between Ahsoka v. Anakin?
A little bit.
Did you catch that?
Yes, a little bit. I was gonna say I don't remember any of the specific movements, but the teaching. I just noticed that they were switching between lightsaber forms. He was using form 2. He had his hand behind his back. He was fighting very Dooku when he was talking to her. Yeah. She's defensive form 3, like Obi-Wan. Yeah. So that's just kind of cool that they, I don't know. I nerd out at that. Yeah. Just with the different stances and stuff like that. Because I think that shows even more so what the characters are feeling. Yeah. Than dialogue. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's nice when they go that extra mile. Because we all like our action scenes. Yes. It's nice. We need that. We need the icing. Yeah. But it's nice when the icing's got a little cake attached to it too. Who knew? Yeah. Wow. This is homemade. It is. Yeah, exactly. Can you put a cake in the air fryer? I mean, I guess you could. We could try it. We could. I was told you could air fry anything. That's what they sold us. Yes. But the Maul and Ahsoka, there's exact shots. It's identical. They're on the bridge. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's it's pretty cool. So I wonder, Dave also did that. Yeah. Master Apprentice. I think they're trying to give you some callbacks hey, this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. They're both on bridges. Yeah. Yeah. That too. That too. And some of the movements, this is another thing I'd add about the animation. Have you ever heard the term weightless, how animation feels weightless? Yes. You ever heard that phrase? Yeah. So it's very apparent in Clone Wars. Gosh, stiff and weightless. I was going to say, they dart around real, and I hate it. In this show, everything feels real. I noticed this last week, there was a moment where I think a robot fell down. Something easy, just super simple. Yeah. It felt like that actually, man, there was the movements felt natural because you could pick up on that stuff, even, just subconsciously. Even in this episode with Two Boots, doing that weird roll up onto the, up onto that scaffolding to go chase those guys. That it's oh, okay. Or was that was in this week's episode, right? Or was that in last week's? Gosh, I don't remember. Put me on the spot. But it's fine. Whatever. No, I think it, yes, no, it was because he called the Empire because of that. I know what you're saying. Yes, exactly. But even that roll up, that would have looked goofy season 1 of Clone Wars. But this actually was oh, okay. There's actually there's a bit more going on there. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty slick. That's cool. Yeah. Pretty slick. I like when Maul turned the lights off with the Force. Dude, that line where he's ooh, okay. I can work with that. Yeah. But you will not like it. All right, buddy. All right. You cooking? We're cooking. You know what? In the beginning with the logo, how there's fire behind it. That's really, you're just seeing the campfire in which they're cooking this delicious meal for all of us. I see. Stuff like that. Yeah, I'm I dig it. Chef Maul. I dig it. Chef Maul. Although, as a point of critique, and I don't know how else you do this, it's just one of those lines.
sick moment when he calls the lightsaber back.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm going to need that back, Devon. I'm like, it's just so goofy to me because it's just Devon's just a real name.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm going to need that back, Ryan. You know, like that's what it feels like to me.
I'm going to need that back, Kevin.
For real, it does sound like that. It's one of those weird Star Wars things where it's like you have Gas Gano, but then you have Ben. He's the other guy.
Yeah, exactly.
So did love that fight. Really slick fight. Yeah. But we can't not mention.
We have to talk about this.
There is a moment that has taken the internet by storm.
It took me by storm.
Yeah. Do you watch the subtitles?
Oh, always.
Yeah.
I hope you guys at home watch with subtitles.
You should.
You should.
I'm going to need that back, Tiffany. Yeah.
I'm going to need that back, Gerald.
Just imagine if he does, like, imagine Talon.
Yeah.
I'm going to need that back, Talon.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Like maybe that's future name or something.
No. I just mean like if that was her name because it's a more Star Wars sounding name.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. It's just that just sounded goofy to me. It kind of took the wind out of the sails. Gotcha. Anyway, the subtitles. So Devon gets that, the rage in her eyes. She turns around. Again, great choreography. It feels real every step of the way. Kicks him. And what does it say? Maul's lightsaber speaks an alien language? What?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I don't know. I mean, so this chanting's from Qui-Gon's noble end. You okay, Stella?
Oh, Lord have mercy. My cat's behind me just sneezed. Did not realize she was back.
You didn't know she was back
No,
there?
I didn't know she was back. The camera wasn't on me, but I just jumped like 5 feet. You all right, Stella? You're good. Okay. Man, okay, wow.
All right, yeah. She's been asleep back there the whole time.
Just been chilling.
Okay. Anyway, so this is from Qui-Gon's noble end, that chanting.
Yeah.
All right. Rashan. Koratana. Yeah. And also, it's all over Clone Wars. Anytime, like the Konnors, anytime Maul shows up, you hear this. Yeah, as he's doing stuff.
I think this would not be a thing if it weren't for that subtitle.
Yeah.
Maul's lightsaber speaks alien language.
But at the same time, how do you learn her name? And so that's the whole thing. Is the lightsaber talking? Is the lightsaber learning? Because but don't they have like feelings? You can bleed them.
Yeah.
They are kind of like in tune with the user, right?
It's like a focal point to the dark side of the Force, probably for him.
Exactly.
So I think it's just the dark side is speaking through him. Here's my take.
All right. I'm just curious. I think it is really interesting because I'm like, wow, that's quite the lore drop to drop in MAUL Shadow Lord.
I think they're just having a little bit of fun with the subtitles.
Just a little fun, huh?
That's it.
Just a bit of joshing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think, like we were talking about at the beginning, the show dares to be different, dares to be creative. Mm-hmm. They're doing a lot of creative stuff. So it's like dropping that little soundbite in there that goes above just being diegetic score.
Yeah.
Now we're getting into more sound design. That's like actually maybe Maul hears that. Yeah. Because take out the subtitle. I don't think anybody says a word about it. Yeah. Like I think about our friend Will of the Force put up a tweet at David Collins, who plays Spybot, and also he's the sound designer for the show. And he just Will said, "What's did I hear this right? Maul's lightsaber speaking an alien language?" And he just replied, "Ratama," in the reply. So I think they're just having a little bit of fun. Yeah, it's probably the Force talking to him, but I don't think it's his lightsaber. That's just me. Maybe I'll be proven wrong. Yeah, but I think they're just having a little bit of fun. Maybe his lightsaber or his kyber crystal is like being a focal point in the Force, as you just said. Yeah, and so he is hearing through that. Although it is interesting, though. Did he learn her name, or did the lightsaber tell him? What do you think then? That's what I'm saying. I don't think the lightsaber's chatting. I think you don't think. Well, was the lightsaber her holding the lightsaber? Was he able to get the information through that? Oh, through like some psychometry, maybe? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's he didn't catch it yet. I thought that he caught it and then he said, "I'm going to need that back." Catches it, Devon. She's been holding it. Oh, I see what you're saying. Could be. It could be some psychometry there. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. I mean, he could also be just reading her mind too. I think that's it. I think the Force, like as usual, Kate is saying it better than us. I take it as an artistic symbolism of the lightsaber dark side talking, calling her, but not literal. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's it. I just think the subtitle was having a little bit of fun. Just a bit of Josh. Which I genuinely love that. Yeah. Have some fun. I think that it's important when a creator uses every piece of the medium to their advantage to tell their story. Every piece of it. Your title card graphic, your trailers, your press releases, the amount of time that takes between your release schedule, all of that stuff should be informing your story. Every little bit of it. And if you even want to go so far as your subtitles, sure.
And well,
I think that's really cool when you take everything at your disposal, everything with the medium of filmmaking and the medium of streaming and its social media. How do we effectively tell our story using all of these tools?
I'm just surprised because Disney Plus, I think, has a history of terrible subtitles or inaccurate subtitles.
Yeah.
It's like I watch Daredevil with the subtitles on, and there will be times I will just be like, this isn't right. They did not say the same thing.
Yeah.
So...
And perhaps the most obvious answer is like, I'm sure they outsource these. Maybe they're like, the person who did it was like, I don't know what to put here.
Yeah.
Maul's lightsaber speaks alien language, I guess.
Maybe
it was something like that.
Maybe.
We got a 10 for one of my favorite handles on YouTube, Subterrell Prospector. Ooh, he's one of those prospectors on Subterrell. Hello. Hey. Phenomenal stream last weekend. You guys are a couple of good souls. But no, you stop that. You guys.
Yes.
Because you're talking about the bracket, I assume.
Yes.
Where we had a goal of $250 for St. Jude's Children's Hospital on a charity stream. And not us, the good souls, but you, the folks at home, the good souls, for pulling in. You ready for this number if you weren't there? You heard that goal, right? 250. How about $1,200 for St. Jude Children's Hospital?
Yes,
that's amazing. And you know what? I don't have it with me. I should have brought it. I will bring it next stream. St. Jude sent me a package. You don't even know this. I didn't tell you about this. And it's a little card, something that it's just some materials we can use on stream because we're going to be doing this for the rest of the year for St. Jude's. And it was a little roadmap that said like, hey, here's what the money amount, what it's going to get you.
Okay.
And I think 1,000 was a chemotherapy treatment.
Cool.
So that's you guys at home, you guys smashed that. And chemo, I think, I apologize if that's wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So I will show it to you guys next stream.
Yeah.
But that's awesome. You guys are great.
You make a difference.
Finish reading.
You are making a difference.
By the way, have you guys seen the new Snowtroopers, Seth's boys in the Mando movie promo shots? They have removable face swaps or face wraps, do they? Might have missed that.
I've not seen that either. But I do love me some Snowtroopers.
That's very, very cool.
Yes.
Trying to think if I've seen that in one of the figures. The wraps.
I was gonna say that like they have like the face that like mask and stuff like that.
Yes, I do know what you're talking about. I think they look cool. You like them?
You're talking about with like the Mortal Kombat mask?
Yeah.
Oh, it's cool. I'm curious to see. I hope it has a meaning or something like that. I hope it just wasn't like they wanted to just mix it up.
Seems like after Mandalorian and Grogu, we're going to have to do part 4 of Troopers tier list.
It's true. Wow.
Oh,
maybe next tier list, man.
Just going to keep going.
Exactly.
It's going to keep going. Okay. Maul and Devon, the next episode, we get a really interesting lightsaber duel.
Yes.
Which is kind of the last topic here before we close out the conversation. What'd you think about that lightsaber duel?
I liked it. I actually liked it more than the training.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very pretty.
Oh, yes.
The lightsaber. I mean, that's when you really got to see like the patterns on Maul's face, like you could see the the brush strokes and stuff like that. Yeah.
Do you wish that Daki had a green lightsaber, or is that just me?
I mean, I don't know. Just so then it like really feels like
because then you have. Oh, then it. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Then it would feel like Duel of the Fates.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
and probably for that reason they didn't want it to feel like Duel of the Fates.
Yeah,
yeah.
But I guess that's probably true. What'd you think about Daki getting a hit on Maul's knee?
I mean, I like that because I mean that seems to be a trend with both the brothers. Kick him in the knee, because Obi-Wan there was that one episode where Obi-Wan's kicking Savage like in the knee like over and over and over, and then finally was he is kicking Savage. Yes, it is Savage is getting kicked in the knee over and over. But yeah, I mean I think that's clever. I mean, and especially he's reaching out with the Force. He knows those aren't real legs. Yeah. So you might as well exploit that. And I like too that it's like, I'll kick you in your fake legs. Fine, I'll kick you in your or I'll punch you in your old body. This is like, right. Kidney shot.
I appreciated this wasn't a cakewalk for Maul.
Oh no, I like that too. That's why, guys. I still think the Inquisitors are going to mess him up. I think that he's good,
especially because he's got that leg now. He's got that bum leg.
Yes, walking around Uncle Maul with a bum knee. But I think that he can make quick work of crime lords and stuff like that. But Ahsoka gave him a problem.
Yeah.
I
mean, Ahsoka's Ahsoka.
It doesn't matter.
She's not nothing, man.
I know she's not nothing, but I'm just saying that, like, I think that you know, he can't stomp over just 2 Jedi. I don't think he's gonna be able to stomp over 2 Inquisitors either.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. So what's happening next week?
Marok showing up. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
We've seen that shot of him putting his hands on Lawson's shoulders.
Yeah.
So I think our boys are gonna finally show up.
Oh, I forgot about that shot from that trailer. That's a really cool shot.
Exactly.
So next week we're getting Inquisitors.
Yes.
100%. I think you're right.
Yes.
By the end of the second episode, is Marok going out?
No.
You think he lives for a little while longer?
I don't think Marok's gonna die. I think the other one's gonna die.
You think the Crow's going to die?
I think the Crow's gonna die.
Okay.
I think the Crow's gonna die.
I think that...
I gotta have faith in my boy.
Here's my prediction.
Okay.
Next week we get more crime stuff. I'm going to put it out here. Dryden Voss, Crimson Dawn.
I think we get Black Sun.
Okay, so you're thinking Black Sun.
Yes.
Prince Xizor?
Dude.
That'd be wild.
Man, what a shout out. Even just a name. Like if you just saw that, where it's just like, let the prince that Maul arrives.
That'd be slick. Okay, so Black Sun.
Who?
Black Sun or Crimson Dawn. Maybe both. That's half our story.
Yeah.
The other half is going to be the Inquisitors.
Yes.
I think
but the whole thing, though, Maul has to leave planet to do that, though.
Does he?
I mean, right? He went to go to the Pike's planet to go do that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
No, I think they show up there. I think they show up on Janix.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't feel like anybody's leaving Janix now the Empire is there.
I think Maul takes care of business.
I think he takes care of business.
We'll have to see.
He'll probably send... What am I thinking? He's just going to send Spybot up there, and Spybot's going to take over the Star Destroyer and then just, fly it into the sun.
That's what's going to happen.
Yep, that's going to happen. Boosh-ka-doo. He just...
Okay.
What was I thinking? But we're crazy. I mean, he already he gave up his first job as putting out fires, wildfires. Now he just puts out smoke. So stupid. I
do think the Inquisitors are the final push for Maul and Devon to team up.
Yeah,
because enemy of my enemy is my friend. They're going to be after both of them.
Who kills Daki though? Is Maul going to kill Daki, or are the Inquisitors going to kill Daki?
Ooh, that's a good call. Inquisitor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's a good point. I think you're right. I think the Inquisitors do it, and that's going to fully push Devon into Maul.
Yeah, because she doesn't have anybody else.
Yeah. Maybe it might be something where Maul is still responsible. Yeah. But as far as Devon's point of view,
that's all she sees.
Yeah. I like it.
Something maybe falls on him.
Yeah.
Throws a lightsaber in it, he manipulates a lightsaber, and then something falls on.
Could be
Deki.
Now I could see where the end of the next batch, Maul's going to be in a bad spot. And so we kind of get our spiritual journey the following week. And then our finale, that's when Vader's showing up and things are going to get cracked open.
He's got to get beat up. We know that because there's that whole thing where he's doing the whole, the backwards, whatever, I'm the master of the Force and whatever. I don't remember what it is. Yeah. It's the opposite of what Chirrut says. I'm one with the Force and the Force is with me.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited. I think we've only just started to cook.
Yes.
And it just based on everything we know about the show, all the chess pieces that have been laid, I'm like, okay.
I like all the players.
Yeah.
I will say that. I'm curious. How does Lawson fit into all this?
I know. That's going to be interesting.
Janix just on fire and he's just trying to put it out with 2 boots in the background.
That is a good question to ask. I'm hoping this is all really.
I think we missed a chat.
Did we miss one?
I think we did.
From Lord Nerd that the 5 Daki fighting Maul through the scaffolding in episode 4 reminded me of Ryan Weber fan films. Loved the lightsabers cutting through anything. I'm not familiar.
You never watched Ryan versus Dorkman? Really? They were one of the early lightsaber choreography.
Early YouTube,
yes, early YouTube.
Very, very cool. Very cool. I'm not familiar.
There's a part in, I think it's Ryan versus Dorkman. It's either 2 or 3 that they get into they're in a machine plant. And the lightsabers are cutting around and cutting different pieces as they're struggling with each other. It's pretty cool. Kind of like Soul versus Chimere the second time around.
Okay.
And they're in that real tight area. Yeah.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Yes.
All right. Well, I think that's where we're headed next week.
Yeah,
we got some groundwork. Now, where are we headed next week? A little heads up.
Yeah.
Wednesday. Is that what we decided?
Wednesday, my dudes.
Wednesday will be next week's stream. I will be at a convention next weekend. I'm pretty excited about. If you're going to be in Milwaukee, I'll be up there, Midwest Gaming Classic, which is so much fun. It's a video game convention, so not going on behalf of Beyond the Dune Sea or anything. But so we're going to be doing the stream on Wednesday.
Yes.
Be on the lookout for that. And then the following week, we'll be back to regular old schedule. Be on the lookout for some other stuff hitting your airwaves, your eyeballs, your ears,
your YouTube inbox,
something like your sub box.
Your sub box. Yeah.
I'm just happy that we brought up that we got this live stream without bringing up Transformers. That's a good point. I mean, Spybot is like Soundwave.
I was going to say, he pretty much is Soundwave. And you know what, Konnor? That reminds me. Who's your favorite Transformer?
Oh, what a great question.
Yeah.
I mean, am I basic? My name is Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime. The Cube. Yeah. I like Starscream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starscream's cool too. He might be a second for me.
Second?
I mean, I also like Megatron.
He's cool.
I'm basic when it comes to the Transformers. I like B.
Bumblebee?
Yeah. Ratchet.
You big Ratchet fan.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
When's the next Beyond the Dunesea Con panel? Probably Rebel Scum Con, although nothing has been officially confirmed, but we will definitely be there. And yeah, Django Fat, do we have enamel pins? We do. They are not.
We just might.
They are. We are working on getting them for sale. We're waiting on one more thing, and then we'll have them. We'll have them up, maybe with a other surprise or two. But yeah, big shout out to Kate for helping us get these going.
Yes.
But, so if you guys are interested in those, we'll have them ready here before too long. Of course, I join right when Transformers talk begins.
What, you don't like Transformers?
Believe me, Fright likes Transformers. I know you're not in the Discord a lot, but believe me, Fright said that. I know, right? I know. You should get on there.
I didn't realize we had a Discord. It's crazy.
Guys, thank you so much.
Get on that.
Maybe you should.
No.
Yeah. Thank you so much for chilling with us. I want to remind you, I want to give another shout out to our sponsor today. Can you believe it? Audible. If you need more Maul in your life, then check out Darth Maul Shadow Hunter, narrated by Sam Witwer. You can grab a free trial with a free audiobook using our link in the description or audibletrial.com/BTDS. There's no reason not to do it. It's fun. You can cancel anytime. You get to keep your book.
I was going to say, it's a free audiobook. Check it out.
Or stick around. You get a credit a month and you can use those credits on whatever you want. And believe me, I run out of credits.
Well, I was going to say too, that there's even like things where like you can use one credit and you can get like all the Narnia books.
Word? I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can get like a collection.
I'm hearing that for the first time. Interesting. Okay. But for real, we wanted to be selective about who we partner up with for stuff like this, and
it's something we both use.
We both use this, and we think if you guys like Star Wars and you're not sure,
if you just like stories, Star Wars is a campfire story. This is literally someone's telling you a story, dude. Oh my gosh. Well, my napkins. What do you think I was doing? I was doodling my napkins.
And listening to
audiobooks. Man, I think there's just something, I don't know, primal about that. Just listening to a story and making art. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
So check that out. There's the affiliate link in the description down below. Once again, thanks for Audible for working with us. It's been so much fun.
Sponsoring us.
All right. I guess we will have to wait until next week to see the fate of Maul's knee.
Yes.
And where that's going to go.
I know. That's the thing I'm really nervous about.
I know.
Is Maul's knee okay?
I hope he gets help.
Is it all right?
I can't wait to see where our friend Spybot and the Narc 2 Boots, he's fallen out of favor with me. And of course, our mustachioed friend Lawson. And of course, we can't forget not Talon Devon.
Yes. Devon Talon.
Devon Talon. I'm going to need that back.
Yes.
Devon. All right.
I'm going to need that. I'm free.
I'm free. Wow. Thank you guys for being here. We'll see you next time. BTDS out. You know what I completely forgot about?
What?
That the lead up on this one is actually super long. So we're going to have to sit here awkwardly
I guess we can just sit
while
here
we're waiting for the fire
comes.
Yep,
there it is.